Let me ask you something, and I want you to answer it silently, like you're confessing it to the back of your own mind. What's the part of your life as a mom raising a child with ADHD that you hope nobody ever finds out? Is it the mornings that feel like a fire drill every single day? Is it the fact that you have said, I'm serious, so many times it doesn't even sound like a real sentence anymore? Is it the moment you shut the bathroom door just to breathe and then you end up sliding down the wall because you're holding back tears? Or maybe, and this one is hard to admit, maybe it's the quiet fear that you are not cut out for this, that you love your child deeply, but you're exhausted by the constant intensity. And before we go any further, I need to drop this right here early because somebody needs it. To the mom raising a child with ADHD who's carrying shame like it's part of the job, I see you. You are not bad at parenting. You're parenting on a different, difficult setting without a manual, without enough support, and often without anyone truly understanding the weight you carry. At Mom Parent ADHD, we're here to help you find your village, a real community, because you deserve to feel supported, not judged. Because the hardest part isn't always the behavior, is what happens after the behavior inside you. It's a shame spiral that whispers, other moms don't deal with this. Parenting shouldn't be this hard. If I was doing it right, my house wouldn't feel like this. So today, we're going to name what nobody says out loud, and we're going to replace shame with something more useful: truth, strategy, and repair. So let's talk about the moment you regret. You raise your voice, you slam a cabinet, you say something sharper than you meant. And the second it's over, your body feels like it's filled with cement. You apologize. Of course you do. You're a caring mom. But inside you're thinking, I just messed everything up. Here's what most people will never understand. When you're raising a child with ADHD, you're not just managing behavior, you're managing stress, transitions, sensory overload, emotional storms, time blindness, and a nervous system that's on high alert. Sometimes yours too. And then people hit you with the most infuriating advice on earth. Just be consistent, as if consistency is a simple personality trait, as if your child's brain runs the same every day, as if you're not already trying consistently. So let's replace perfect consistency with something you can actually do. Let's talk about what I called the 30-second repair script. When things blow up, when you snap at your child and your child melts down, don't try to solve the entire problem in the moment. Try this instead. Pause, lower your voice on purpose, and say, we're taking a reset. We'll try again in a minute. Step away long enough to let your body calm down. Then come back and say one simple repair line. I didn't handle that the way I wanted to. I'm here. We're okay. Let's restart. That right there, that is consistency. Not consistency as perfection, but consistency as repair, safety, and returning to connection. Now let's speak about the version of you that shows up in public. You smile at pickup. You make small talk at the birthday party. You nod politely while someone says, have you tried being stricter or maybe less screen time? And inside, you're thinking, if you saw my house at 7 a.m., you would not be giving me advice. So many moms raising a child with ADHD live with this constant pressure to prove they're doing enough, enough routines, enough consequences, enough calm, enough patience. But what people don't see is the invisible workload. You are the executive function outside your child's body. You are the reminder system, the timekeeper, the emotional translator. You are the one scanning for triggers, planning transitions, managing fallout. You are doing five jobs at once and then blaming yourself when you feel tired. That isn't weakness, that is wear and tear. So, mom, let's lighten your load. Look at your week and find one thing you're doing out of obligation, guilt, or image. One volunteer thing, one extra errand, one social event that drains you. Cancel it or simplify it. Not because you can't handle life, but because your energy is a limited resource and your child needs you regulated more than they need you overbooked. Now, here's the part that might hit you really deep: the ripple effect. You're trying to support your child with ADHD, but you also have a whole houseload with needs, a partner who may not agree on discipline, other kids who feel like the loudest one gets the most attention. And you're caught smack in the middle, trying to keep everyone afloat. And it can feel like you're failing everyone all at once. So you listen. If your home feels stretched, it's not proof you're doing it wrong. It's proof you're doing something really hard and you're doing it with love every single day. Let's talk about what can help. Once a day, when your child is calm, even for a moment, make a tiny deposit into the relationship. No teaching, no correcting, no reminders, just 2 minutes of "I love who you are," or "I noticed you tried again," or "I'm proud of how hard you worked today." And if words feel hard, make it physical. Sit close, shoulder to shoulder. Let your child feel that mom is safe even after a hard day. Those tiny deposits build the thing shame tries to steal: trust. You're not the problem, you're the anchor. So, mom, you don't need to become a perfect mom to raise a thriving child with ADHD. You need support, you need tools, you need language that doesn't blame you for brain based challenges, and you need reminders that you are not alone. So if this felt personal, if it felt like I was inside your living room at the hardest time of day, tell me in the comments. What hits you hardest right now? The guilt after you react, the pressure to look fine to everyone else, or the family stress that nobody sees? And if you want more support like this, subscribe to Mom Parent ADHD. Share this with a mom who needs to feel understood. And come join a village, a community where the message truth is welcome. And just a reminder, this is not medical advice. This is the lived experience and perspective of a mom raising a child with ADHD. Because here's what I want you to carry with you today: give yourself grace. You are not ruining your child. You are building something deeper than perfect routines. You're building safety. You're building repair. You are building resilience and emotional strength, one imperfect, real life day at a time.